Hey guys, so got 3 new parcels in the post today. Let's have a quick look at what those are. Foolishly didn't think to pre-slice these packages, so I'm going to have to open them with one hand, live and uncut. Let's have a look. Oh, thank God, nice and easy. I think you can guess by the size of this that it's a cartridge, and you'd be right. Let's have a look. Mega Drive? Ah! Yeah, this is Sparkster for the Mega Drive. Now, if anyone's watched my previous videos, where I tried to get Rocket Knight Adventures to work on my Sega Nomad, you realise that I failed. This was the sequel to that game. I'm hoping this is going to work on the Nomad. I've never played this before, but I've really gotten into the Rocket Knight / Sparkster games since the recent Xbox Live, PS3 and PC release. So I look forward to trying that. I'll probably show it working on the Nomad, provided it does. Obviously if it doesn't, then this is the last you'll see of it, I imagine. Okay, so here's number 2. Let me just zoom in here. Just going to plonk the camera down. Okay, so number 2. Impenetrable bubble wrap. So this feels like another cartridge, and it is Sparkster again, this time for the Super Nintendo. Believe it or not, these are actually 2 completely different games, despite the fact they're the same name and they're released around the same time. They might share a couple of art assets or some music, but the level design apparently is completely different. So I look forward to trying out both of those. Now I've got them all, I might actually put some footage up just to compare them and see if they're as good as the Xbox Live Arcade release, which they probably are. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2 X. Now, when the Tony Hawk series first came about, they were sort of, they were a huge hit. They were hugely popular. Everyone was ripping it off. You know, and they were pumping out sequels left, right, and centre. But the version I enjoyed most was Tony Hawk's 2 for the Dreamcast, and yeah, it was absolutely wonderful. Absolutely loved it. Played it endlessly. And when the Xbox first launched, for some strange reason, they decided to put out a version of Tony Hawk's 2 for the Xbox. You know, I guess it's not a strange reason really, it's a pretty good idea. Obviously this was in between 2 and 3, but by that point 2 was quite old, and it seemed like a strange choice in that respect. But what they actually did with this version is obviously made the graphics a bit better, and they also included some extra levels. And let me just zoom in here, because I'm not 100% sure what they added. Let's have a look. 24 levels, 5 exclusive levels, plus all new levels from Tony Hawk's 1 and 2. Yeah, that was one of the reasons. I used to like the school level and some of the other levels in Tony Hawk's 1, and they've actually carried them over into this version. So it's really cool for that reason. This was my favourite game in the Tony Hawk series, so I'm really looking forward to playing this. And I did want it when it came out, but I didn't want to commit £40 at the time, or whatever it cost. I think it was an import as well, I don't think this came out in PAL regions. Didn't want to commit £40 to a game that I already had. And, you know, like I said, I was really satisfied with the Dreamcast version. But I'll definitely upload some footage of this, because I'm really excited to play it, and, you know, really nostalgic about this game, because I had some great times playing it, listening to Guerrilla Radio by Rage Against the Machine, just having that one song on loop, and those were good times with the Dreamcast. So, probably put some footage of that up soon, and give you a basic rundown of what the differences are, but like I say, really excited. Look, so, pop that out. Oh wow. This is Sonic 2 for the Sega Game Gear. As you well know, I got a Game Gear recently, but it doesn't work. When I bought one, I picked up loads of cheap games on eBay, and I thought that was a good idea, but as I technically now don't have one, it's not. This appears to be the Japanese version. I was wondering why the artwork looks so good. No disrespect to the PAL and American ones, but yeah. Well, this one's put JF on it. But I think you can actually get that off anyway. Yeah, so there's a Game Gear game for my Game Gear that doesn't work, which is a bit of a bummer. Put that one here. Okay, again, another Game Gear peripheral. This is the Master Gear Converter 2. Basically what it is, you put this on the back of your Game Gear, and it allows you to play Master System games. Let me just find the Game Gear and demonstrate. Where is it gone? So it's around here somewhere. I mean, at the moment I'm in the process of discussing with the guy I bought it on about returning it, because 2 of the buttons don't work. So one Game Gear, and one master converter, which I imagine you start at the back, like so. There you go. You can screw it in, which is what that weird screw is for at the back of the Game Gear, like peripherals tying in. So we're going to do that. And here I've got a copy of Sonic the Hedgehog, which is why I bought Sonic 2 and not Sonic 1 for the Game Gear. So theory, so this one should work. There you go. A little pointless on this because I think the Game Gear versions of games actually were better than the Master System counterparts, because the Game Gear can support more colours, if I remember rightly. And as you can get this game on the Game Gear, it seems like a bad one to demonstrate, but it is the only Master System game I got. But yeah, there you go. Works a treat. And it kind of goes in tandem with this little number here, which I think I showed before actually. Get the light back on. And this is the Master System converter for the original Mega Drive, not Mega Drive 2. Works for both. Just slot that on top, again, open that up, insert your Master System game, and away you go. It's really cool. It just accepts the cards that some Master System games came on, the earlier ones I think. So that's pretty unique. Yeah, so I'll leave that running. In fact, we'll turn it off. And let's have a look at what this little thing here is. Now, anyone who's seen my recent videos on the Atari Lynx knows that, yeah, I already have one of these. But as I mentioned, I think in another video, I put in bids for 2 of them. This was a really low ball bid. I think it was about 12 quid, I think, and then shipping on top. I wasn't expecting to win it, which is why I bought the other one I'm buying now. But typically, sod's law, I did. Upside being, and I have a nice box, so that's pretty cool. This is the Lynx 2. It doesn't mention that anywhere, which is kind of weird. Maybe they revamped the box. But let's have a look. Let's see if this one's in better shape than the other one. Obviously, I will keep it. If it's not, then I might just keep the box, get rid of the game. Oh wow, get rid of the Lynx. I'll definitely keep the carry case. Got the manual. Manual for a game. I guess another manual. Yeah, another manual for a game. What we got here? Another official adapter. This is kind of beat up, but I think I'll probably wash it. I'm gonna do something really strange here and smell it. Yeah, absolutely stinks. And he's cleaning. So what games did it come with? Zalo Mercenary. I'm dreading the fact that this is going to probably come with another copy of Chip's Challenge. Even though I love that game. Okay, this one's pretty well looked after. Maybe better than the other one. Oh god, there's a game in the back. Okay, drum roll. What the hell is that? Electro Cop! Well, it's not Chip's Challenge, so that's good news. Yeah, this one looks pretty well looked after. This one might be in better shape than the other one, I think. If this, provided the screen works okay. Yeah, buttons feel good. Good action. So yeah, unfortunately, or fortunately, whichever way you want to look at it, another Lynx. But yeah, at least I've got the carry case now. Nice box. System's in good nick. And yeah, 2 new games. So what I'll do, for anyone that wants an Atari Lynx, I've got 2 now, obviously. They're both in perfect working order. The other one's got a little bit of scuffing around about there. In fact, let me see if I can just show that around this someplace. I think you can see it. Here's the other one. Not a lot in it, as you can see. But down there, just a little bit of scuff. It's not actually on the screen, it's underneath. But yeah, if you're interested in the Atari Lynx, I've got one up for grabs. In the interest of convenience, if you want to do a straight swap for a working Game Gear, these obviously work perfectly, by the way. If you want to do a straight swap for a working Game Gear, that'd be ideal. If not, just drop me a line and we'll see what we can do. Like I say, I am going to keep the box for myself and that carry case. But other than that, I've got a perfectly working Atari Lynx up for grab, comes with the adapter, and that's about it. Yeah. Thanks for watching as always, and I'll post